Hey folks, Brian Blessing coming to you from Las Vegas here on the set of Sportsbook Radio. And we've got a very busy Tuesday lined up for you. Lots of baseball looking ahead to preseason football. As always, the featured pick of the day from oddsworthbetting.com. It's available to you right below this video for as little as $7. Now, we focus on preseason football week 2. We do get a couple of games going here on Thursday. And we'll start with Detroit and Washington. Washington, a 2.5-point favorite. Total on the game is 40.5. And you look at quarterback rotations, you got to think Stafford's going to play a little bit more. But then with the Redskins, you get RG3, McCoy, who'll be out there throwing around, and of course Kirk Cousins. So they should be slinging it. And then you get Buffalo and Cleveland. Buffalo trying to figure out who's their quarterback. They've got three guys with Manuel, Tyrod Taylor, and Matt Castle. And oh, by the way, Cleveland has McCown and Johnny Manziel. In addition, you've got Cleveland and Buffalo practicing together throughout the course of this week leading up to the game. So, boy, these two teams are just not going to like each other. So we get back to preseason football on Thursday. On a Tuesday, we've got a lot of baseball on the docket. And it was interesting talking to some of the top sportsbook directors in town, specifically Jay Kornegay mentioned baseball's been so good for the players that they really weren't stepping up to the plate on preseason football because they've been hammering the Blue Jays and the Mets, teams like that, and cashing tickets. Baseball on Tuesday, Arizona and Pittsburgh, Anderson versus Liriano. The Pirates a $2 favorite, total 7, shaded to the over in that spot. Miami's at Milwaukee with Cravey versus Conley, and the Brewers are a $1.45 favorite, 8.5 to the under. San Fran's at St. Louis, Leak versus Lance Lynn. The Giants hanging around there trying to track down the Dodgers. And we've got the Cardinals, a $1.40 favorite, 7 shaded to the over on Tuesday. Atlanta at San Diego. Braves back west now with Whistler on the hill versus James Shield, $1.65 the Padres are favored. Minnesota and the Yankees, Yanks $1.60. Sabathia gets the nod against Mike Pelfrey. The total is 9, shaded to the under. Pelfrey, one of these guys, was red hot for about 3-4 starts, and then he kind of tailed off big time. Cleveland and Boston, Red Sox 20-cent favorites with the youngster Eduardo Rodriguez on the hill Tuesday. Goes against Trevor Bauer, 9 shaded at the under is the number there. Seattle's at Texas, and we get the Mariners on the road favored with Iwakuma versus Chichi Gonzalez. Tampa Bay's at Houston. Listen, the Astros, up and down, but so are the Angels, and the Astros maintain that lead in the American League West. And they're a $1.20 favorite with Feldman versus Odorizzi there. And speaking of the Angels, they're a big favorite, $1.65 with Garrett Richard versus John Danks. Total 8 under was the opener. It's down to 7.5. Then you get Toronto and Philly. And you'd think you'd see runs in this series, but you never know with the knuckleballer R.A. Dickey on the hill. Aaron Nolan goes for the Phils. Mets and Baltimore, that should be a good series here. $1.20 with DeGrom versus Gaussman. The total 7.5 to the under. Then you get KC and Cincinnati. The Royals, 15-cent favorites on the road. Volquez versus Iglesias. Detroit's at Wrigley to take on the Cubs, who are a $1.65 favorite with Hamill versus Sanchez. And the get-out game in baseball on the West Coast, it's the Dodgers at the A's, little interleague play there. And Kershaw's a $2.10 favorite on the road against Felix Dubron. How about the total? It is only 6.5, shaded to the under. So it's a busy Tuesday. Lots of baseball. Looking forward to preseason football. And the start of college football season is coming up fast. It's a great time of year. We got countless football contests going around here in the Las Vegas Valley. People doing all their homework, getting ready for the start of the season. We're here for you each and every day, as are the gang at oddsworthbetting.com with that featured pick of the day. As little as $7, it's available to you right below this video. Brian Blessing in Vegas, back with you again on Wednesday.